What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now.
Thank you all for coming over.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's so nice to be here.
Were we here because I'm just thinking like I didn't really have anything, or did somebody like want to meet up all here, or how did this end up happening? This hang.
You asked us all what our availability was and whether we could.
Yeah, I thought there was
over.
something you wanted to talk about. Maybe no.
No, you
No?
really made it seem like you said if I wanted to talk to all of you guys, when could you all be available?
Oh, wow. My bad. Well, we're here. I'm happy to see you all. It's been a while.
I honestly thought this was like happy hour. Like, aren't we going to happy hour after this? No?
Oh, that's what you wanted to go to happy hour. Great. That's what's up.
No, that's
then.
what you
said
wrote me
that.
in a text.
Oh,
you said
shit.
big happy hour Friday.
I think I know what's happening. I've been feeling just like, I've got a lot of like weird downtime, and then I'll get excited about seeing people, and I'll just fire something off, and then I'll be like, I don't really want to hang out with people, and I think that's where I am right now. Is I forgot I fired that thing off because I was yesterday morning, but I'm happy we're here now. I'm happy it worked out.
Yeah, I mean, you texted me separately. I actually didn't know who else would be here, and I'm a little bit upset. You know what happened between me and Jennifer.
Yeah, I asked for a divorce after 5 horrendous years of marriage.
Well, horrendous because of whom?
Well, I mean, I think we have 2 different answers to that.
Well,
This is
I
not
guess
a
we
group
do.
of friends. This
No.
is definitely not a group of friends. I
No.
don't know why we've all been invited to your house right now. What is happening?
I fully apologize. I mean, maybe this is kismet. Is there something? Am I noticing an energy here or something, like a rekindling, or is it a nice mistake?
No, I think you're having a mental breakdown. That's what's happening.
you
Yeah.
were having a mental breakdown. You inadvertently brought together 2 angry divorced women, and
I'm so sorry. I don't think we've
we've
met.
not even met.
Yeah, no, sorry. Hi, Dale.
Hi,
Jennifer.
Yeah, we used to work together.
That's right. Yeah.
Wait, because we used to work together. But where did you guys work together?
We worked at Xerox. We sold copiers.
Oh, okay. So we worked together at
Hewlett
Dunkin'
Packard.
Donuts.
What? Sorry.
No, you and I worked together at Hewlett Packard. The 2 of you worked together at Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin'
Yes.
Donuts.
I thought you said Donnie Darko's, and I was like, I never worked at a place called Donnie
No,
Darko's. But yeah, no, we worked at Dunkin' together.
At Dunkin' Corporate.
Yes. Yeah. After you fired me.
After you stole 3 of my biggest accounts.
This is crazy. Well,
And brought them over to Dunkin', and that's how we got those accounts. Now it's making sense.
And I had to hear about those accounts every night as I was trying to just have a nice time. Someone brought a lot of Dunkin' corporate home with them.
I mean, it's, my work is my life and it is my love. And I thought you knew that.
Yeah,
and
well,
it
I
turns
do
out you
know
don't.
that. Yeah, I do know that
Yeah.
your work is your love.
Yeah.
this is something here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's anger.
Anger.
We still have some unresolved issues we were unable to resolve, resulting in a divorce that was as amicable as we were able to make it. But
Great.
I wasn't really prepared to.
Can I be honest?
Revisit it. Yeah.
I've been having a tough time through the pandemic and post-pandemic, and I'm free now. Maybe we just play a game. Maybe we just make the best of this.
Love that.
You know what? Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Love that. I've got. Let's do celebrity. Where you write the names down and put them in the hat, and then
Sure.
you like say the things that
Sure.
it's like this person is whatever.
Why does it feel like you have a big secret? Why does it
Yeah,
feel
like- Why are we here? Why this specific group of 3 people?
Because my text came at 3:48 in the morning, and I'm not sure, like, are you just that all over the place?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, ever since I was kind of unceremoniously let go from Hewlett Packard, I've just had a lot of time to think, and there's big dips, but then there's like, man, I haven't seen Dale in forever at 3:48 last night in the morning because I was watching Sin City on Showtime, and
that doesn't mean anything to me.
I'm the one that has the Sin City thing in common with you.
wow. Well, look.
Which is
we're
something
here
I
now.
had to hear about a lot when we were going to bed,
Listen.
and I had to hear about all of the parts of Sin City you love and the one that you hate.
Well, if you can't get on board with Frank Miller, who I think wrote that,
That's right.
Then-
He wrote the graphic novels and then also helped adapt the film.
then you're not on board with me.
Well, I know.
Well, yeah.
What is this? I'm loving this. This could be something.
It is a divorced couple fighting. Nothing is really that confusing. You did a bad job planning an event. Now we're all upset.
Well, you had a great idea. The names are in the hat.
All right,
We've been
I've
writing
written my
and
names
talking,
down.
and let's
I
just do- let's
wrote
do
my
some.
names down also.
Great.
Okay, why don't
Great.
I guess,
We'll be on a team.
boys versus
No,
girls?
I don't
Scene. Folks, it's the Man Dog Pod. It's another episode. We will learn later on if my head is in frame when I for the whole episode, and if Beth is fully covered. But we'll see. We are so happy to have our guests. I'm Dan. Ryan's here.
Dan.
You're on the Patreon. Y'all know what's up. And our guests today are delightful and funny, and we're excited. Beth Appel. Hi, Beth.
Hello.
How you doing?
Never been better.
Oh, glad to hear it.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, in peak condition.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
And Madeline Walter, conditionally, how are you?
I'm great. I have maybe some sunscreen in my eye, but I'm trying not to touch.
I really relate to that because I just started doing that thing where it's like, put on some CeraVe lotion with sunscreen in it, you know, for
Yeah.
it's good for you. And all that happens is my eyes hurt all day.
Yeah.
What
How
do
are
do
you-
about
Are you-
How
that?
close to your eyes are you getting?
Yeah, both of you. How are you applying
If
your
it's forehead, any sort of sweat, it comes down,
Oh,
I think, or even
okay.
like around temples.
Yeah, you really got to put on sunscreen underneath like a ceiling fan so it dries before you.
Is that true?
Well, I don't know. If you're sweating into your eyes, you got to do something.
Yeah.
You should ideally put it on before you're actively sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
There's not a point in the day where that's the case for me.
Have
I
you
wake up
considered
soaked.
like a powder like you do when you're in a play?
Oh, that's it.
Like
To
one
set
of
it?
the, yeah, to set your
Your sunscreen.
to set your sunscreen. And then you
Maybe
can
I
do
will do
all
that.
your other makeup on top of that.
Yeah, I still have a Ben Nye cake
Yes.
makeup box somewhere in my house from that's like 15 years old.
Yes.
So maybe
Wow.
I'll
Do you have your
pull that out.
stippling, your stippling sponge?
Yeah, I've
Your
got the
Ben Nye
stippling sponge
kit?
that I'm sure you're supposed to throw those out after one play, not
Yeah.
for all of them. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's here.
Possibly even one use.
Yeah, I'm getting like old Crucible makeup on my face when I try to sponge my.
Wait, Madeline and I just had a great Crucible experience together in Salem.
Oh,
We went to we were in Salem for a wedding, and we went to the Salem Witch Trial Museum.
Yes, one of them.
One of them. A bad one.
Yeah.
Where the whole museum is essentially you sit in a room and they shine lights on different mannequins portraying different parts of the Salem Witch Trials journey. But our favorite character from the Salem Witch Trials, I must say, was Giles Corey, the man who got pressed
I was
to
going to
death.
ask. That's who I played.
Oh, no! Oh, well, you got to do it. Do
That
the
was good.
line.
Do the line.
Do your
Do the
classic
line.
Corey line.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
More weight.
We were
He never says it in the play.
Wait, what?
No,
Said it in the museum.
John Proctor tells the story because he's dead. You don't see him die in the play.
What does that mean? They just like squished him?
Okay, yes. They laid him over a ravine and put a door on him and then kept putting rocks on the door and they were like say your wife's a witch
or
you're a
witch.
I don't remember now, actually, but it might have been him because he was allied with John Proctor. They were friends in the play.
But we learned not always. He was a bad boy at first. He would go to the witch trials and be like, yeah, that's a witch. And then someone said his wife's a witch, and
he's like,
it's not a witch.
Hang on a
It's
second.
like we're all being a little bit unreasonable.
Yeah. So Giles Corey kind of like did the right thing in the end
Right.
when he got pressed to death, but
And
not.
they keep adding stones to you
Right.
until you
Yeah.
die.
They're like,
yeah.
or till you confess to
Yeah.
witchcraft or whatever.
And they would say
Which he wouldn't.
confess, and then he would say,
More. Wait.
Well, Mr. Caruso, our European history teacher in high school, when he would add extra homework, he would make the more weight joke. Where he would like.
That is so funny.
Well, I don't really know why, but just to reference it, I guess.
Well, the actor at the museum, or whoever had recorded the voice recording, there were no like living actors, put so much sauce on more weight that it like made me audibly laugh.
Beth was crying.
I was like
laughing.
crying,
There's a
laughing.
guy like in his little closet with his like soundproof thing, just being like, "What would I sound like being pressed?" And he's just hitting it really hard.
And he was moaning. Yeah, he was like,
Oh,
And then my favorite moment of the trip, you weren't there. We all were in. We were there with a group, and I wished you were there.
The best part was when you weren't there.
We all were like a bigger group of people than could fit in a car. Were riding in a car, and I was on Ben's lap, and I was like, "Are you okay?" He just went, "More."
That's very good. That's very good.
he died defending his wife.
Now, in the museum, like, I assume it's very clear, like, the perspective of the museum about, like, how this was really crazy.
Yeah.
And it's about how the people that did it are nuts, right?
Yes.
It's such a weird thing to make a museum out of, to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, and I didn't. I mean,
It's more like a merch grab, like a
Yeah.
than a museum. Like
there was
it's like,
another room in the museum.
There were two more rooms.
Yeah. And the other rooms were kind of just, one was like you could look at some more witches. Like
One was like witches in pop culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who'd
And then
they
the
have
other one
there?
was
It wasn't just
all
like
the
women they were
classics.
insulting,
It was like-
right? It was like
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton.
Roseanne.
That was my kind of suspicion with the museum in general. Like, this was a witch.
Yeah.
This was some nasty witch.
welcome everybody. I'm so glad to lead this tour through the South Orange Witch Museum. You're going to see a bunch of witches from history, and you might learn that witches are not only in history, but they're all around us.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Yep. Any questions before we begin?
I'm just so excited. I mean, I'm excited to even see what you mean here. Like, I know that we've got like the new Roald Dahl movies and like the witch movie I loved. So like, you mean like in movies and stuff, there's still witches and portrayals.
Well,
and all that.
the image of the witch has been a powerful image throughout our culture and our history. And what we mean by a witch is an evil presence, mean, nasty jerk, which leads me to my first display. Joyce Barnes. She goes to my church and frankly is always giving like 50 cents in the donation basket.
Oh my God, that's evil.
Yeah, and as you can see, ugly, scary.
I'm trying to I'm looking kind of close here. Is the hat, was she wearing it in the photo or is that added after for effect?
One can never know.
Okay.
Wow. And so now she's dead and haunting the area, or
This is a living witch.
Oh.
She's a living witch. She lives at 517
Wait, are you going to
Tuscan
dox her?
Avenue. No. I'm not saying. Look, am I saying is it a bad idea to go and throw a bucket of water on her and see what happens?
No,
No.
I do that. If
Okay,
I think
great.
someone's a witch, I will walk up to them, throw water on them, throw dust on them, see what holds. Because you never know. Where do you think these stories come from? Sorry, I'm not a docent here, but I'm really interested.
yeah, you seem to kind of know a lot.
These archetypal stories aren't just made up. They're from people like Joyce, who seems real.
Yeah.
And so what if you dox her? She'll probably move immediately.
Yeah, well, she's a witch,
like a
so she can
witch.
fly away.
Oh, and there's a
Exactly.
button next to the display where you can play some audio of Joyce talking. This is crazy.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, this is an immersive
Can I-
museum. Anyone can press the button.
Can I press that?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I don't want to press it to death. Little witch joke, but okay.
No one's getting pressed to death here.
Okay.
No one's getting
Maybe I'm
pressed to
gonna press
death.
it to see what Joyce
Yeah.
is saying here.
No gluten-free?
Then
Oh,
that's ju-
God. That was evil. Did you hear that? That was so evil.
Now, part of how you'll know it's a witch speaking is the mere sound of the voice will send a shiver down your spine, maybe fill you with feelings of anger or at least mild annoyance.
Yeah, I didn't like that voice at all.
Yeah, so that's
I guess I thought there would be. It seems like this is just a woman you don't like. I don't know if if
No,
other
I'm
people
kind
are
of
seeing
picking up on that
but yeah.
too. It's spooky, which I like, but it does just seem like a woman you know.
well, I do know Joyce, and actually, we have had our differences, but they're largely thanks to her being a witch.
Okay.
I'm used to like my image is like boiling, like making big stews and laughing.
Eye of Newt and
Yeah.
hackles.
Well, no, and actually,
noses,
those are
warts.
like witch stereotypes, and so again, like those have come through like literature. Like the boiling cauldron is something that Shakespeare infused in his work, which a lot of people think was simply some misogyny on his part, and perhaps some judgments of some women in his life. But kind of, if you want to move on, we can look at some witches through history.
Ooh, yes.
Maybe we just need to see a famous witch. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we have absolutely famous witches. This is this image you can see is of Bethesda Munster, and she was a witch.
Scary.
She was purported to be a witch in the Boston area around the time of the witch trials, which many people don't know happened all around the country in New England. They just happen to be very concentrated in Salem. But
Look how creepy it is, that white dress and that, what is that, a veil or something?
A
Creepy
bouquet.
as heck.
Carrying a bouquet.
Yeah, what's that for? Is that a spell she's casting?
Yeah.
yeah, no, she's you might notice she is in a wedding dress with a bouquet.
Oh, wedding dress.
Okay.
And my personal connection is I do have some family lineage with Bethesda. She was my great grandmother.
You're related to the New England Munsters? Crazy.
Yes, on my mother's side, yes. And she was a witch because she was, well, not because, but one of the sort of family stories is she was asked to leave Boston to move somewhere warmer, and she said no.
Oh my God.
Because she needed to be near her other witches.
Oh wow.
wow.
Yeah.
So what happened to her?
She lived into her mid 70s, which was quite old at the time, and was buried mere blocks away from the home she raised my grandparents in. My grandmother, my grandparents were not raised in the same house.
Okay.
Died of natural causes or
Pneumonia, but likely affected her because of her advanced age. Yes.
Look, I was a
okay.
little I guess a little too excited at a bachelor party, and they told me I had to leave the group for a little while, and so I just kind of came here because it was the nearest thing to do. But I'm feeling like, I don't know, I just like, this doesn't feel very witchy to me. It feels like just personal people you and your family have issues with. Sorry to be so aggressive to the docent. You seem to love it. So I don't,
Well, you just seem
maybe
aggressive like you were at the bachelor party. I don't know what was going on there, but you're doing the same thing here. You're ruining our time. We're all having a blast looking at these disgusting witches.
I was just coming in with a different vibe than everybody else. Like, drug
Yeah,
girls,
I
that's
just
all.
like to get chills. And I can get spooked out by anything.
Are you on vacation, can I ask? Are you from around here?
Yeah, I came to South Orange for this museum.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And this is kind of what you expected, witch-wise?
Really I could make anything what I expect witch-wise. I'm just kind of one of those witchy people that can just really witch it up at any, like the word crystal. Ooh,
Oh, gosh.
spooky.
Really?
Yeah.
Just the word?
Yeah.
I saw a witch not 30 minutes ago.
What?
When I walked in, I came to get a coffee before the tour.
Okay.
The barista was a witch. Classic
No
witch.
way.
Dressed up
No.
exactly like, Wizard of Oz. Black hat, long nose, big wart.
Really?
This was a real witch. She put Splenda in my coffee instead of milk. What? Made no sense.
No, are you sure it was Splenda and not some kind of witchy potion ingredient?
She had a
No,
witch's
could have
hat
been.
on? Also?
She had a witch's hat on. She was classic. What? She was disgusting, this
Really?
witch. I'm serious.
Was that the Starbucks on South Orange Ave?
Yes.
Yeah, I know her. She's a witch.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I know her. I know her. That's Linda. She's a witch.
Mm-hmm.
Her nose, it looks like a fake nose. It's
Yes.
insane. And then she gets mad if you look at it.
What the heck? Or poke it? It
Yeah,
was crazy.
no.
She flipped out.
Poked your nose?
If a nose is that long, it's asking to be
You must be the
poked.
bravest person in the world to poke a witch's nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't like the way she made my coffee.
No, and that's the classic way to show you know a witch is a witch. You poke her nose and you show her you're not afraid.
Whoa.
And that's
It's
how you
like
stand up to a witch.
If you're in the water with a shark, you want to swim away, but you're really supposed to punch him right in the nose. That's what you got to do with a
gotta-
witch, too.
you gotta.
You can't
You gotta.
turn your back and let him cast a spell. You got to bop him.
Yeah, well, I don't condone punch. I punch
No,
a
no,
shark,
bop, boop. Sorry,
bop
boop
a
'em.
witch.
Boop 'em
I'm not.
is.
I don't
Punch
have
a
anything.
shark,
I'm punch.
bop a witch.
Yeah, punch a shark,
I saw
bop a
that.
witch.
I saw that bumper sticker in your gift shop. I might get it. on the way
Oh,
out.
good. Yeah,
Punch
yeah.
a
We have
shark,
all
bop a
kinds of
witch.
merch. We have all kinds of merch. You can bumper sticker,
I don't think
address
I want
and phone number of all the known witches in my museum.
If you can read this, the witch fell off the
That's
back of a shirt.
That one is not an original. We bought those. I will say those are so good. We
Yeah, it
had
looks
to
like
we had to buy them and resell them.
you turned a motorcycle into a broom on those ones. Like it was a Harley, and
Yeah.
the B for is turned into a W. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
do you
crude
like
design.
it?
it's
Yeah.
crude. It's crude.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I want to say I don't like it, but I don't want to be added to. I don't know if you have like a warlock room or something like that.
No, a
I don't
man
wanna
can be a
wrong you.
witch.
A man can
Man
be a
can
witch.
just be a
okay.
witch. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
be added to that by
Yeah.
just like not liking one of your shirts. So
Well,
I'm just
then-
gonna say I like it.
Well, then I'm glad to hear you like it.
That is interesting. When I started this tour, I really, really loved it. I thought it was really awesome. And then you showed up. And all of a sudden, my feelings started to change, almost as if a spell was cast on my feelings about this museum.
I'm so scared right now.
You have no.
Let me take
need
a look
to
at
be
that little
scared.
nose. It's actually pretty big.
Sir, you're really close up to. Don't bot me. Don't bot, sir. If you bot me, I will punch you back.
What if I boop you? This
None
is a
of the
witch.
above.
This is a witch, and I've never been more sure of anything
Get off
in
of
my
me!
life.
Get off of
Move
me!
him!
Ow! I'm not even ow. I don't know why I said ow. It's just kind of a reaction. It just kind of sucks. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, I feel a breeze. That's a witch. I feel it. Does anybody feel that
I
breeze?
felt a breeze. I felt a breeze.
I felt a breeze.
Yes. Yes.
A real life witch.
Oh my
In
God.
the witch museum. This has never happened before. Because if you're a witch, I generally say you can't come in my
Yes.
museum.
I'm gonna sit on his chest.
Quick,
I'm gonna
get
sit
his
on his
address.
chest.
Sit
I'm gonna sit on his chest. Say you're a witch.
Get some water.
Say your
Get some
address.
water. There's a bucket under the bathroom sink. Can someone get some water?
Oh.
Say you're a witch.
Okay, I got the bucket. I got the bucket.
Okay.
Someone else come sit on him until he says he's a witch.
Splash him. Oh, sounds like a witch. Oh, that's
More
some-
water.
More water.
Somebody get a second bucket.
I get more water.
Okay, I'm getting more water.
Scene. Beth, thanks for doing the show. Is there anything you'd like to plug in where people can find you?
Thanks for having me. No. Well, I have a now defunct podcast people could listen to if they wanted to about the musical Rent.
That's right.
Yeah, called Everything Is Rent.
Lovely.
But that's it.
And Cardinal Redbird at UCB, are you on the lineup here?
There's no upcoming shows.
Okay.
I'm teaching a class soon. If you just Google my name and improv or sketch class, it'll
Great.
come up.
Great.
Madeline?
I also have nothing. I have nothing to promote.
This- I
It's
mean,
day
this is the part of the show where
140 of the
Yeah,
strike.
Yes.
all I have to promote is you can see both me and Beth often walking around the Disney lot on the picket line in the
Great.
morning.
That's a great thing to
That
promote.
is both of our sort of local picket.
Yes.
Third Friday of every month, I do an improv show called Search History at UCB.
Wonderful.
Love it. Love it.
Lovely. Well, thanks for being here. That was so fun. Ryan and I don't think have much to plug, but just thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting the Patreon. If you're not on the Patreon, join us for a month. See if you like it. Everything is on there. And that's that. Thanks to Trenton. Thanks to
Casey
Annie.
Trela,
Thanks to
Annie
Casey.
Wu, all of our buddies that help us make the show. And thanks to Madeline and Beth. Appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemannowdog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/you'rethemannowdog. Thanks so much and have a great day.